Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another video for you guys. Today, I'm here to finish off my X-Men movie reviews. Today I'm reviewing Deadpool 2, directed by David Leitch. It's not directed by Tim Miller. He did not come back to do this movie. And basically, this movie is about Deadpool is now finally, got the footing of being the character Deadpool and going out doing these different things, taking out these bad guys and stuff like that, but he's still the merc with the mouth at the same time. He's finally got a committed relationship with Vanessa, and of course things go wrong. Vanessa dies, and after that he's basically going down a downward spiral, trying to figure out what to do with his life. He doesn't want to live and stuff like that until Colossus and Megasonic Teenage Warhead find him and take him to the X-Mansion, and they want to train him to be an X-Men, and that's basically the journey that Deadpool takes in this movie. Also, we have Cable, portrayed by Josh Brolin, comes into the picture, and he wants to kill, I can't think of the kid's name, but if I'm not mistaken, he's played by Julian Denson. I can't think of the character's name, but he somehow, it's the kid on the back of here. I can't think of what his name is off the top of my head, but basically his story is Cable wants to kill him because he eventually kills his wife and kid, and he comes in from the future to take him out. Deadpool wants to stop him because now I guess he feels some type of way about this kid, and basically the gist of the whole story. And of course there's some other stuff where they want to stop the bad people from hurting them and stuff like that, and that's basically the gist of the story. Like I said, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on it. I think the movie is pretty good. Do I like it better than the first movie? I don't think so. The one thing I love about the first movie, I did do a review for that if you want to go check that out, but just my gist of that first movie, it was that it was so simplistic and it was so simple. This movie kind of goes, it goes all over the place. Yes, it does. It goes all over the place. There's a lot of new characters brought into this movie, like obviously characters like Juggernaut gets brought into this movie. Of course, we have the original characters that was in the first one, Megasonic Teenage Warhead, Colossus, but we got a lot of other characters introduced in this movie. Of course, I'm going to talk about spoilers as well in this video. Of course, they get killed off. We have a lot of different characters because they introduce the X-Force into this movie for a short time. And that scene was pretty funny. But there's a lot of things going on in this movie. Of course, like I said, you got Deadpool trying to train to be an X-Men. Of course, he doesn't do anything right as an X-Men. And of course, we got obviously Cable, which was crazy that Josh Brolin played Cable and Thanos in the same year, which was crazy. But yeah, I thought the movie is good. It's a good movie. Is it a good sequel? It's an okay sequel. Of course, we got Zazie Beetz also in this movie as well, and she's good in it too. As Domino, I think she's pretty good in the movie as well. I love the way all three of them play off each other. I think Cable, Domino, and Deadpool, I think that all of them play very well off each other, especially Deadpool and Domino. I just love that he just keeps making fun of her about being lucky and how being lucky is not a superpower. But then every time she displays her luckiness, it's like insane how she kind of gets through everything throughout this movie. I do love the way they portray the character of Domino. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, of course, he nails it as the character. He's pretty awesome. Like, obviously, I think this was perfect casting for this character. Ryan Reynolds was born to play Deadpool, and I think also Josh Brolin as Cable. He was born to play Cable. He looks the character. I love the character design. He obviously has that broodiness to it. If you guys know the backstory of Cable, he is Jean Grey and Scott Summers' kid. That's who he is. But I do love the way Josh Brolin portrayed the character. Like I say, he's that loner, that broody. He brings that type of energy as well to the movie, which was awesome. And also, I think the action did improve from the first movie. Of course, got a bigger budget. We got a director. I think he's done other projects where he knows action, so I think he does a really decent job with the action as well. There's also, obviously I've been holding up the Steelbook. They made two different versions of this movie. There's obviously the regular X-rated version, and then there's a thing called the Super Duper Cut, where they have a lot of different scenes, and they go a lot more into the jokes, and it is a lot more brutal. throughout the movie. Like in the beginning of the movie where he's like taking out these guys, there's a lot of extended sequences of him doing more of that, murdering more people. And I think those scenes are cool. Do I think it's warrant a watch? Maybe one time, but I don't think like on a rewatch you don't have to keep watching the super duper cut. I think the theatrical version works well, I think, in my opinion. And I did want to give a shout out to the steelbook. I think the steelbook is awesome. Of course, it has this awesome slipcover. I do like the artwork on it. They made two different versions of the steelbook. I know there's a regular steelbook that didn't have a slipcover, and then there's one with one. I think I got this when it first came out. This is the 4K version. There's also a Blu-ray version as well. And obviously it comes with both versions, the super duper cut and the theatrical version. The 4K looks really good. That's the one thing I can say. The movie looks good. It's shot very well. The audio sounds really good as well. And yeah, I think the movie stands out, but does it stand out as a superhero movie? Yeah, I mean, it's just another sequel. Of course, they were going to do it because the first Deadpool was pretty successful. Is it forgettable? Just a little bit. I had to watch it twice because I fell asleep on it the first time. And I watched the super duper cut as well. Like I said, I did like the super duper cut. But I think when I watched it again, I watched the theatrical version. Because I don't know. It's something about it where I'm like, oh yeah, this movie is good, but do I want to rewatch this movie? No, I can see myself rewatching the first movie more than watching this one. But overall, I did enjoy this movie. Like I said, the interactions between Deadpool and Domino are great. I think Cable was a great addition to this movie. Juggernaut is hilarious. I love that they just went full on and just made him a whole CGI character. He is huge. I think the kid, he's okay. He's kind of irritating throughout the movie. There's a prison sequence where they're in the prison, and it's pretty awesome. When they break out, it's pretty dope. And of course the ending. I love the way the ending happens. Deadpool, you know, kind of sacrifices himself for the kid, and then, you know, Cable goes back in time and saves him. And then we get, of course, the super ending where Deadpool goes throughout the timeline and does all this crazy stuff, like take out himself for taking Green Lantern, going into X-Men Origins and killing the other version of himself from X-Men Origins, and telling Wolverine like, hey, we're gonna meet again, kind of hinting that Deadpool 3 is gonna be with X-Men or Wolverine and Deadpool, which is dope. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably is the best part of the movie, him going back in time and changing all these things. It's pretty hilarious. But like I said, overall, I did like this movie. I don't think it's better than the first movie. Like I said, I just like the way the first movie's kind of simplistic, kind of simple story. Of course, we jump back and forth because it was an origin story, but I feel like this movie does it has a lot happening in it. Like I said, especially with the X-Force stuff. We get a lot of characters introduced, and they just kill them off like it's nothing. It's hilarious. And then, of course, he goes back in time and saves one of the characters because he likes them most, and it's pretty hilarious. Obviously, he's back in Deadpool 3, if you saw him in the trailer. I think if I'm talking about Pete, he just tells him to walk away, just go away, get away. Yeah, like I said, I did like this movie. I thought the movie was cool. Like I said, I think I did see this in theaters, and I did have a great time seeing it in theaters. So yeah, like I said, will I rewatch this movie? Maybe. I don't know if I feel like up to watching it. But I probably just watch the theatrical version. I won't watch the super duper cut. So yeah, that's my review of Deadpool 2. Let me know what you guys thought about Deadpool 2 in the comment section below. Did you guys like it? Did you guys love it? Do you guys think the first one is better than this movie? And are you guys excited for Deadpool 3? That's the reason why I'm reviewing all these movies, because of I'm getting prepared for Deadpool 3, which comes out in July 26th. I'm kind of hoping they up the release date, but the ticket's already on sale, so I guess they can't do that. But I need to get my tickets. I know tickets are selling out like crazy. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. More X-Men reviews will be coming in the future. The next one I have to review is Dark Phoenix, unfortunately. And then after that is New Mutants, which I've never seen New Mutants, so we'll see how I feel about that movie. So hope you guys are ready for that. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. And I'm on this one, you guys. Peace out.